Good morning YouTube and welcome back to our Age of Wonders Let's Play. It's all about treasure hunting right now. So let's take a short look where our armies are. Okay. And Sundran. Yeah, no more movement points for all of them, so let's end the turn. Yeah, we cannot do anything here, but those nodes don't give treasures, but for good measures we will explore this one too. Doesn't hurt to do so. But then we're pretty much finished here, I think. Yeah. Poor Galeb. And then we will move along this line and take out those things and explore this cave. And yeah, Sundran has an easier task at hand now. This is only strong enemies. We can do that, but I think we will go back there first. Just to let them heal a little bit more. And we can move in a circle like this. And in the meantime, where not much is happening, we can talk about the upcoming expansion a little bit. Yeah, we will give this one to Reshka, I think. We will meet up there. And here, we must not forget the ziggurat, but this is mystic. We will take a look what's in there, but normally those are really crazy units. And yeah, we ideally want to wait a little bit for that. And now our people are really happy. Part of it is because we have very high empire happiness, because we are a wealthy empire. That's not known to everyone, I think. Once you have beyond 1000 gold in the treasure, you get this bonus. That's a 100 extra. That's very important. Yeah, and happiness is an important factor in this game. And yeah, we wanted to talk about the expansion, right? Yeah, happiness will be a big addition. They're going to bring in racial happiness. So this is one of the major points that I think was missing, is that the racial relations in this game are more or less non-existent. In the previous versions, like Shadow Magic, the races had all an alignment, so they were good or evil or neutral, and yeah, depending on that, they hated or loved each other. So it was a big advantage if you were, for example, a human who was neutral, because you could deal with all of the races. And you had to manage your empire according to that. So if you mixed in units or races that didn't like each other, your empire grew unhappy. I think there was a dominant race, so races that were not of your dominant race got really unhappy. And that's the Massacres. Again, it makes your units really unhappy and gives minus to defense and resistance, so that's dangerous. Yeah, and they will bring this back to a certain degree. Now the races don't have an alignment. There was some discussion about that, but I think overall it makes more sense that all of the orcs, for example, are evil by default. But it took out a little bit of complexity of the game. So now at least your people are getting really unhappy. For example, if you're having elves in your empire and you're going to attack elven cities, yeah, your elf population won't like that. They're going, yeah, if you overdo it, they're going to rebel, and that's a nice addition, I think. So this is not too complicated right here. But that's of course not the only change. The biggest additions, of course, are the new races. The Frostlings are back in, and the Tyrants. I really like that. Those are very fun to play, I think. I always like the Frostlings. They're not the best, but I somehow like them. They're a little bit the underdogs. Yeah, that doesn't bring you any real advantage, at least not in our case. Of course, yeah, because it was mentioned in the comments, it's not a good idea to always produce merchandise, of course. That's only lazy empire management here. Because we are not at the risk of losing anymore. And yeah, we don't need more troops and buildings, I think. So I'm just skipping on that. Yeah, I always liked the Frostlings, and the Tyrants are fun too. They're a quick race with very quick units and very melee heavy. Let's see what units we're getting back. And we have to get in some fighting for Groshak, otherwise we don't make it to level 8. Yeah, and another big thing that they're going to change our vassals. That sounds great, because the independent cities do not much at the moment. But on the other hand, we know the vassal system from Civilization, and in the beginning, yeah, it was a nice addition, but it didn't do that much. So it took them quite a time to make improvements to the vassal system, and I think now it's where it should be. So I'm expecting that it will take some time till the vassal system will work out perfectly. I don't expect it to, yeah, be really great from the beginning. Yeah, and I guess we're going to backstab this one. And we can bring up the charger to give a little bit support to the apprentices once more. Yeah, we have to be more careful. And I want to get out the hunter as soon as possible here. This one is simply too weak. But at least Gorsha got his experience. So we will have to wait here again. And let's hope our beetle is ready. No, yeah, we can hurry things here because we have enough money. Because I want beetles in that army. Sorry. Yeah, and the AI using sprint is really annoying. I'm not used to that. I have to be a little bit more careful, I guess. Talking too much, I think. But yeah, back to the expansion. So let's see. Beetle is here. I think I will get rid of the archer because it has the lowest health. It's a good unit, but simply dies too easily. And we have to heal here. Yeah, back to the expansion. The diplomacy is going to get improved. So the leaders, the AI leaders, are going to give more feedback, so you actually know why they're doing things or don't do things. That's really great, I think, because this was completely missing right now. And they're changing a lot of units. That's an important thing too. Yeah, and we can take a look at the unit actually. The Apprentice, I don't think we had it. I really like this unit. It only has a little bit too little health, but not the case when it's up to elite rank. It has Fury Fire. We've talked about a lot when we're looking at the Furies. This does extreme damage to low resistance units. That's great. It can steal an enchantment. It can heal magic beings. It has dispel magic. Suicide. Yeah, this comes from the orcs. And it's Summon Slayer. That comes from a medal. It's Invisible. That comes from a medal. And that's because... I don't know. Because it's an orc or because of the hero ability of Sundren. I think it's that. And for the medals, it gets Summon Slayer. That's great. If you're fighting against summoned units, obviously. And invisibility, yeah, it can be good. If your whole army is invisible, obviously it doesn't help you otherwise, at least not against the AI. And yeah, the problem with this unit, it dies really easily. So keep it safe. It's a support unit, so no frontline unit. Yeah, and you should treat it like that. I think we're going to let them come to us. We're this time a little bit more careful. Hiding behind the stone and actually protecting our units. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that's it. We don't care about weakened. And now we can do a lot of work on them. Yeah, the chargers can face off those, so that's no problem. And now we can concentrate on the beetle. That's ideal for Grasha. Yeah, and takes a lot of experience to get him to the next level. But yeah, now we can do it. That should do the trick. Well, short bow of the thieving Exter. I don't know what an Exter is. Inflicts bleeding wounds. And it's only a short bow, so I think it has a range penalty. And this is good. Gives more melee damage. We need that for Sundren. Yeah, it's a short bow. So we don't need this one here. We're giving it to Nomlik, I guess. And yeah, cannot afford those. Ranged strengths is always helpful. Fire protection as well. So let's go for the next one. And I'm not sure if we've talked about the Charger. It's the basic melee unit of the Draconians. It's actually one of the units that are going to get buffed. I've read that they are getting the ability to fly in combat. So that will be interesting because flying is very helpful in tactical combat. We have to be very, very careful once we're up against flying AI units. They can really wreck your day because they pretty much can ignore your formations and go into the back. Yeah, the pole arm, very helpful. Pike square, very helpful against flying and mountain units. It's Draconian, it has first strike and charge. So this is a great melee unit, but only level 1. So it doesn't have the durability you want to have on a melee unit. But it's good in the beginning, and if you level it up, it can be a force. And yeah, let's see, this one is fully healed. So we can fire in a few shots without getting punished too much. I think we just want to get rid of it. And let's see. Yeah, just to use our magic energy, we don't really need it. Yeah, now Groshak can hopefully finish the job. That will kill them, so let's do this. And this. So the whole point of this is leveling up Groshak, so we will do that. Yeah, and to finish the charger, sorry, I'm a little bit jumpy today. I'm talking about a lot of different things. It gains fire protection and armor piercing and fire protection again. So armor piercing is nice because a lot of units have armor. Yeah, next up is this Vault of Knowledge. This one can stay where it is. We have... Is this our first metropolis? I guess so. And yeah, our population is growing. And we want to speed up this beetle as well. Yeah, no movement. This final enemy is pretty tame. I think he does nothing. Maybe if you wait too long, but we will send in 2 strong armies and crush him later. Yeah, and sometimes these vaults are really dangerous because of, you will see in a moment. Yeah. Static electricity that gives all the units static shields, which does, yeah, it does electricity damage, and it can stun your units. And a stunned unit obviously is bad news, and moreover those are magic units. So first of all, I don't want to risk getting too close. Here it is. At least they are not very happy, so there will be a firebomb. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is the most dangerous unit, so we will get rid of it right away. Now they can do nothing here. We will prepare our charger in the back to finish off a unit. And we will simply back off here. And we will use our spells. Let's attack one of the melee units. So we can use these stones to our advantage and hide behind them. Yeah, see, shocked. I know this is the shock of the serpent. That's not as dangerous. Yeah, now this one is stunned. That was what I was talking about. Very dangerous, so I don't want to go into melee fight here. Because if Groshak gets stunned, that's bad news. But maybe we can finish off this Apprentice right away. No, now I've blocked myself. But with sprint, that's no problem. Yeah, that was a neat fight. And yeah, let's take a look here. Yeah, a lot of trashes. This is epic again. So I don't think we have time for an epic fight right now. We'll save that for the next episode. But we can still do this one. And then we will wrap up this episode. And yeah. Good thing we have fire protection. Yeah, let's kill this one. A kill is a kill. Let's kill the first one of those. Those have complete fire protection. But that doesn't help them against arrows. And that's it. A quick fight. More money. Now we can take a look if something is back there. Nope, it is not. So go to sleep again. And next time we will attack the ruins. And for now, have a nice day and see you next time. Bye!